The downside case for Mbappé to Madrid was a pretty simple one. They brought in another attacker who doesn't defend, so while their attack might be lights out with Mbappé, Vinicius Jr., Rodrigo, and Jude Bellingham, their defense is going to fall apart. Last season, Madrid's defense was already getting by on individual brilliance, great goalkeeping, the athletic range of their young midfielders, and elite center-back play. The arrival of Mbappé, who is genuinely one of the worst and least active out-of-possession forwards in the world, was going to put even more stress on a defense that wasn't protected by a sound underlying structure. Now, the defense has been worse this year, but not by all that much. These are their adjusted goals allowed, a blend of 70% expected goals and 30% goals over the past two seasons. That's a decline, but based on the expectations for the attack with Mbappé added in, you would have taken 3 or 4 more goals allowed over the course of the season in exchange for the, I don't know, 10 goals you'd expect to add on the other end. And then when you consider that Eder Militão, David Alaba, Dani Carvajal, and Eduardo Camavinga have all missed significant amounts of time due to injury this year, it's not even clear that Mbappe's arrival has made the defense worse at all. Given all those injuries, we'd expect Madrid's defensive performance to decline a little bit. The common thread among Madrid's three attackers is that none of them are getting on the ball in the middle of the field. And here's a little industry secret about the middle of the field. It's where the goal is. On top of all this, Madrid also lost midfielder Toni Kroos to retirement over the offseason, so the team never really had any kind of reliable, systematic way of getting the ball up to these forwards. Perhaps a more consistent pattern of ball progression would have brought the ball up to the forwards in a way where even their lopsided movements would have been able to rip apart unsettled or undermanned defenses. Instead, more often than not, it's looked like what we saw against Arsenal. Needing to win by at least 3 goals at home, this collection of uber-expensive and super talented attackers only created one decent chance off of a defensive error, and otherwise were left shooting from tight angles and long distances, far away from the center of the goal.